Today on the Adventurer's Guide to Britain, we sample high drama on Pembrokeshire's Smugglers coast.
I get a surprise encounter with the local wildlife.
That's just the most wonderful thing.
We uncover Pembroke's criminal past.
And together we take a leap of faith into Davy Jones' locker.
In this series, we go in search of the Britain only the adventurous get to know. The hidden stories of our landscapes and heritage.
It'll take endurance and strong nerves, but it'll always be worth it. Welcome to the Adventurer's Guide to Britain.
The Pembrokeshire coast in West Wales is like a film set full of fantasy adventure. There are shipwrecks, smugglers' hideouts, and mysterious sea creatures, and it's all thanks to the dramatic geology of the coast.
Okay, we've got 2 days to see everything, right? What would you like to do?
Apparently there's amazing wildlife all along this coast and some really good snorkeling around flat rocks, which I think are those over there.
So this is where we're at the moment. We are here. We've never really explored the coastline, so I'd like to do some coast steering.
I'm always a bit worried about coast steering, but I like the idea of, I love exploring rock pools, and I kind of like the idea of exploring cliffs. Well, it's not so much jumping.
No, it's not like that, but there are a few jumps as well. You can go out, haven't you?
Face your fears. Okay.
Not a minute to waste. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
400 million years ago, the landscape here was thrust upwards by colliding continents. The exposed layers eroded at different rates, forming needle-sharp outcrops, deep caves, and rocky islands. We want to explore everything this rugged coastline has to offer, and our journey starts with a hunt for creatures of the deep.
The waters here are warmed by the Gulf Stream direct from the West Indies. If you know where to look, you can find exotic creatures you'd normally associate with the Med. Our guide, Karen Flannery, starts the day with some exciting news. A pod of dolphins has been seen in the bay, and we're going to try and track them down.
They have been spotted just over here about an hour ago, and they're like faster boats, so we'll have to speed up just a little bit. Is that okay? It's up to hold on.
Dolphins love to play in the wake made by powerful boats, so Karen opens up the throttle to get them to come to us.
This is where the Gulf Stream hits the coast, but also there's really strong tidal currents that kind of funnel the water between the islands like Skoga and Stockholm and the coast, and so you get a real kind of upwelling of all the nutrients, which bring loads and loads and loads of fish, and with the fish come the bigger animals like minke whales, pilot whales, orcas,
and of course, dolphins. In fact, in 2009, a megapod of dolphins was spotted off the Pembrokeshire coast, estimated at 1,500 individuals. But I'd be happy to see just one.
come on and play with us.
Strange creatures called sunfish have also been spotted here recently, so we're on the lookout for those too.
They're like rubies and they're the biggest bony fish, and they're just like huge dinner plates, and most of the time they swim vertically, but then sometimes they come up to the surface and the sun rays lying on the surface. You can see this huge kind of white disc, really, really bizarre looking creatures.
Suddenly Karen backs off the throttle and turns the boat around.
Hold on a minute.
It's very big.
She's seen something big in the water. It's moving too slowly to be a dolphin, but it might just be a sunfish.
So that's not exactly wildlife, is it?
We thought we saw a sunfish. Then we thought it was a turtle. But it's actually a barrel.
A rare one, though.
A rare barrel.
Yeah, very rare.
Oh, barrel.
Go on.
The dolphins must have moved on, so we split up to explore different aspects of an exceptional local snorkeling spot, Stack Rocks. It sits about a kilometre offshore, beneath high cliffs which shelter it from the southwesterly winds that batter the rest of the coast in summer, and that makes it a haven for marine life.
Each year, one of Britain's largest crustaceans, the spiny spider crab, migrates here to mate in the shallow waters. There should be loads around, and I've heard they're very tasty, so I'm going to try and grab a couple for supper tonight. Although we're giving the crabs a fighting chance by not using scuba gear.
I saw It's so deep. It's so much deeper than I thought it was.
They're getting used to the boat now.
I'm at the north end of Stack Rocks. I'm hoping to see exotic sponges, sea ferns, or perhaps even a colourful triggerfish. But as so often with wildlife, something totally unexpected happens. It's a grey seal, and by the shape of the head, I'm pretty sure it's a female.
You never, ever know what you're going to get.
Half the world's population of grey seals live off the coast of Britain, and around 5,000 live in Pembrokeshire.
See, I don't want to chase her. I'd much rather she comes over to check me out, then she'll feel comfortable. So, but hopefully she's definitely circling way around here. In fact,
By waggling my fins, I'm trying to entice her over to play. As it's July, this female could be pregnant, but she's so inquisitive that I think she must be just a youngster.
oh, that was just wonderful. I've made a friend.
Pembrokeshire is a great place to spot grey seals, but you can also find large colonies in Lincolnshire, Northumberland, Ireland, and off the north coast of Scotland.
After an hour of diving for spider crabs, I finally managed to get what I'm looking for.
You're not going to believe this. I actually got one. It's a beauty. Look. It's so cool. If I turn him over and look at his track, that's his defence mechanism. I've been told to look out for what looks like black nail polish, which I presume is that right at the end of the leg. Now, it wears off over time, and these look quite fresh to me, so I'd say he's definitely a juvenile. He's got to go black. He just whispered me. I'm sure he just whispered me. Off we go.
The very best bit about snorkeling is that you don't need specialist training to do it, just a sense of adventure. It really is the easiest way to explore Britain's amazing underwater wildlife.
Right?
Well, did you?
I had a most fantastic time. I'm swimming with a seal. I made friends with a seal. I've just been playing with it. How about you?
Well, I found them. It's a spider crab. Well, that's the point. Gareth was brilliant because he knew where to find them. I put it in the grab bag, put it back, had a look at it, and decided there's absolutely no way I could have cooked it or we could have eaten it. So I popped it back.
Why was that? Why couldn't you have picked it and eaten it? Did you bond with it?
I bonded a little bit and I thought it was a bit harsh, and it was quite young.
Right.
So it was quite young.
Did it have a little black?
It did, exactly like you said. Yeah.
Right, oh.
So I'm sorry.
No, actually, I'm really glad that you did. I'm really glad that you did.
Good work.
Gethin and I are exploring the rugged Pembrokeshire coast. Earlier today, we had amazing encounters with the local wildlife.
That's just the most wonderful thing.
We're now heading north to the coast around St David's. Here the shoreline is even more rocky and inaccessible than the south. Tomorrow we're exploring the secret caves that smugglers used hundreds of years ago. But first we need to find somewhere to sleep.
It may not have shower blocks and running water, but this tiny cove looks like a perfect spot to set up camp.
I reckon we've got about an hour left of sunlight for me to catch our supper.
Yeah, you better get on with it.
How long is it going to take you to pitch the tent?
Oh, 5 minutes.
Really?
That's fair.
Okay, we'll do this little 55 minutes.
I don't know what you want. So,
Okay, tent's in there.
looking forward to dinner.
Yeah, wish me luck.
Cheers. Catch a big one.
There's nothing quite like camping wild, pitching your tent without another person in sight.
The key thing is you get permission. A lot of people, the farmers, are only too happy to let you camp on their land. In fact, ours even provide us with some firewood.
The warm, nutrient-rich waters here are bursting with mackerel, and that's what I'm after. But I may have slightly exaggerated my fishing credentials to Charlotte.
We've had a jam-packed day today. It's been a lot of fun and I've done things I've never done before. A bit like right now, I've never been fishing on my own, and just me, the smell of seaweed and the sound of water. It's nice, it's really nice.
Very comfy. All done.
I love camping, and for me, no night under the stars is complete without a roaring fire.
When you're building a fire on a beach, clear out an area, make a fire pit, make sure obviously that you're well away from any other dry vegetation so you're not going to start a wildfire, and make sure you absolutely clear up when you leave so that you leave it as you found it.
Fish are sensitive to the heat of the day, so dawn and dusk are the perfect time to catch them, because they rise from the deep water to feed in the cool shallows. My timing may be perfect, but at the moment, all I'm catching is bad luck.
What have I got? It's massive! It's huge!
I think it's time for Plan B.
This is just such a perfect spot to end the day. It's amazing how if you just go off the beaten track a little bit, you can just find yourself in places like this.
The fire's ready. All it needs now is some fish to put on it.
nets?
Well, I didn't catch any fish, but I managed to buy some. Day 2, and we're making our way to St. Long's Bay to explore a dangerous coastline that's famous for its shipwrecks and smugglers' caves.
The very best way to explore it is an adventure sport called coasteering. Our guide for the day is Tom Luddington.
Hi there. How's it going? Are you well? Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. So you guys up for coasteering?
Yes.
Excellent. So it's going to be good today, I reckon. So we need to get you sorted with some equipment, wetsuits, buoyancy helmets, things like that. Yeah.
Something warm, I hope. It's quite cold today,
for sure. It's a bit chilly with a northerly wind, but
is it windy up there?
It is a bit breezy, but these wetsuits will keep you warm. They're winter wetsuits.
So how thick is that one?
So 5 mil on the main body part, so they'll keep you warm pretty much throughout the whole year. There you go.
Coasteering is dangerous, so we need the right equipment to protect us. As well as wetsuits against the cold, we need buoyancy aids, helmets, and all trainers to protect our feet from cuts.
Great. You got a big one? I have, yeah, no problem.
It's basically trying to get yourself along the coast, but it's not just a casual walk, something you can enjoy on a summer day. It's actually quite tricky getting over all the rocks, and there's a few jumps involved as well. And I think Charlotte's a bit nervous about it, but she doesn't need to be at all, because I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun.
I am slightly nervous, I have to say, about jumping off high cliffs, because I'm not good at heights. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to jump off low rocks. But otherwise I'll just shut my eyes and jump and hope for the best.
The jagged North Pembrokeshire coast is one of the most treacherous in the UK. Over 750 wrecks are on record, with countless sailors left struggling for their lives in these waters. Although in recent times, this place, St. Long's Bay, has become famous for people taking on the surf voluntarily.
The rocks are kept slippery by the waves, but fortunately for us, this repeated drenching means they're also home to barnacles.
These sort of things are a great help when you're coasteering. It's very easy to grip on them with your feet. They basically stick onto the rock with their heads using a formula like super glue, and they stay there for the rest of their lives. And I'm told they can withstand water speeds of up to about 70 miles an hour. So they're definitely not going anywhere.
After a full morning of jumping and swimming, we reach the place we came here to see. These are the Smugglers' Caves, and coasteering is the only way to really experience this part of our history. In the 1700s, costly wars and the extravagance of the royal family pushed taxes on luxury goods like tobacco and brandy sky high, and smugglers did a roaring trade. The price of capture was the hangman's noose, so smugglers chose these inaccessible caves to hide their contraband in. But many would have died getting here by rope or boat in the dark of the night.
Just imagine what their journey would have been like, just hiding, waiting.
Yeah.
It's like there's loads of them around here, loads of them.
And you
It's
say
really weird.
at night, just coming and kind of scrambling through these rocks. I mean, caves are pretty creepy places anyway, aren't they? But
It's cool. Right, let's get out of here. It's freaking me out.
talking of being freaked out, the moment I've been dreading has arrived.
You can't cold steer on this kind of place without experiencing the ultimate thrill.
I think we may regret getting out of the water because in a few minutes we're going to be climbing up this rock and launching ourselves from the height of a 2-story building.
Rocks, where are we going to jump?
You really shouldn't be doing this without expert help, and Tom knows every inch of this coastline.
Jumping technique is nice and straightforward. You just transfer the weight from the back foot to the front foot and jump out away from the rocks. And the best way to do it is keep your elbows in, hold on to somewhere here, keep your hands in, point your toes like a pencil with the rubber on the top. Exactly.
All right.
I may look pretty calm, but I'm putting on a brave face. We're heading for a ledge which is way out of my comfort zone and beyond. I didn't think how Charlotte must be feeling.
Oh my goodness. In here. Okay.
Okay.
Higher from up here.
So I'll go from this.
Okay. Charlotte, how are you feeling?
I'm not.
I'm used to pushing Charlotte to do things she's scared of, but for the first time, it's me who has doubts.
A little macho down there. Come all this way. I'm not jumping now. We have to jump. Come all this way.
I know.
We have to do it.
I want to think about it too much. You're going to count to 3.
3 and then on go.
Okay.
We'll go on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay? Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go! Whoa! Yeah! Nice one! Quality!
It took just a second to complete, but that one jump was absolutely the highlight of the day, and a really fitting way to cap off 2 brilliant days on the Pembrokeshire coast.
I thought I knew this part of the world, but I've done things I've never experienced before. It's been exhilarating and captivating, and it's opened our eyes to a history few have ever explored.
Good work, man.